there were 9. 4 guys and 5 girls.
And for the viewing audience, we just did 2 songs by Joe Cocker, Cry Me a River, and Have a Little Faith in Me. And it's time to call and vote. The lines are open at 401-766-1240. I can squeeze one in before the break if you call right now. Otherwise, I'm just going to go to the break.
Or you could just introduce everybody.
Yeah, you just introduce everybody again.
Again?
And put the camera on.
Who do you people think you are?
Well,
jeez.
We want our fair share of airtime.
All right,
We are
for
co-stars.
I don't.
For the viewing audience,
I don't.
We are co-stars.
we have Eddie and Marie right here.
Hey.
There's a 2-shot. There's the lovely Lynn and Steve
We've-
Russo, and yours truly.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
all right,
a
you're
long
happy
shot.
now. Everybody happy now?
No, I don't like being on TV.
You don't like being on
Oh,
TV?
well, you're a star.
Well, you were kind of only half on.
Yeah.
Let me see here. There you
No,
go.
now you're not.
Now we can see your. Now we can see your elbow. That's Marie's elbow.
Get closer to Eddie.
All right.
No.
So, I don't know why the phone isn't ringing.
Because it's not ringing, so let's go to a break.
They don't like
All
us.
right.
They didn't like Joe
We'll be right.
Cocker.
I guess not.
People
Like I don't.
People don't like calling before the break because they think they're going to have a short call.
It's
and
usually Steve, and he's
sometimes
here.
they're right. And usually it's Steve anyway. Here we go. We'll be right back.
ON Radio.
Hi, this is Steve Peluso, owner of Peluso Precision Automotive in Mendon. Since 2017, Peluso Precision Automotive has been your destination for auto care, transmissions, and general classic car repair. I've had a passion for classic cars since I was born, and I started hanging around a gas station when I was 7 years old. Plus, I have more than 40 years of experience repairing the classics. So if you have a 53 Bel Air, or a 67 Mustang, or a 71 Dodge, and it needs servicing, bring it to Peluso Precision Automotive, 93 Blackstone Street in Mendon. Peluso Precision Automotive is your vintage car specialist, so give us a call at 508-478-8900. And remember the number, it's 508-478-8900.
New England's most beloved auction gallery is right in our backyard. It's Trudell's Auction Gallery of Bellingham. They were voted the gold medal for the best auction in ON Radio's Best of the Blackstone Valley. Live auctions are held every Monday throughout the summer. Doors open at 8 and the auction begins promptly at 9. Auctions are held indoors or outdoors depending on the week. So check their website, TrudellsAuction.com, to see if this Monday's auction will be inside or outside. Trudell's Auction Gallery, 799 South Main Street, Bellingham, right next door to Arigna's Irish Pub. The summer menu is now in place at Fast Eddie's Cocktails and Dreams. They have fish tacos, seafood casserole, coconut shrimp, grilled swordfish, and so much more. Be sure to check their Facebook page for all their specials. And Fast Eddie's Cocktails and Dreams is now open on Wednesdays for lunch and dinner. Come on down to 350 River Street, Woonsocket for great drinks, great food, and great atmosphere. Fast Eddie's Cocktails and Dreams open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m.
All right, we're back, and let's
Going right to the calls.
let's get right to the calls. Good morning. To who am I speaking?
It's Rob from Salem, guys.
Hey, Rob! The first call!
How is everybody?
We're good. How are you,
Good.
Rob?
Well, you sounded lonely out there, Steve, so I wanted to get in.
I'm always lonely.
Steve's never sounded lonely
He's
in
not
his life.
lonely. He always has me by his
That's
side.
right.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I would go with Steve Staunton, more peppy.
I said that.
And it's all about the peppiness.
Yeah, you know what, Rob? You're right.
Rob, you have a very short memory. I just want to remind
He forgot already.
you. Oh,
Are you
But it was
watching
more-
us on TV, Rob?
No, I'm not.
Why not?
Actually, because I'm working.
That doesn't mean anything.
he's a working.
Yes, it does.
You work for the state.
Yeah.
Which means you don't really do anything.
Yeah, uh-huh.
No, I think Rob's a very hard worker,
He
and he
is.
does a really important job.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. Keep that on the QT.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah,
that,
yes.
that you're important?
No.
No, what he does.
Okay, we
I'm the
won't tell
boss of the Macau. That's all I am. What's up for the weekend?
Well, it's supposed to rain. We were going to go to a blueberry festival tomorrow, but it looks like it might be rained out.
Well, why don't
That could be
why don't you
exciting.
call there and find out if it's still on?
We're supposed to go to Maine this weekend.
Oh,
too.
wow.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
part?
yeah, just York.
Can't get there from here.
York. Nothing crazy. Hey, well, small. Why does some businesses not do what they're meant to do?
Like?
Buddy of mine, we had an event the other day. Buddy of mine called a local donut store, not the big one, but like a mom and pop.
Yeah.
Ordered 20 dozen donuts,
Wow.
and he said to them, "Can I pick them up at 7 o'clock?" Then I'm sorry, it's 6:30. Guy said, "No, we open at 7." And he said, "Can you make an exception?
Yeah.
7 o'clock? You know, he goes, I got to be where I need to be with the donuts by 7:30, and it's going to take me an hour to get there." Guy said, "No, 7 o'clock. I'll have your donuts ready." My buddy said, "Well, never mind."
Can't, yeah, exactly. You would think that if you ordered 20 dozen donuts, they're going to make a little bit of an exception.
Wow. Especially a small
Right?
shop. You'd think they
And I was so bummed out because he brought those yucky, big corporate donuts. You know the company I mean.
But they aren't big.
Not anymore.
No.
The thing
God,
was, is
God.
when Krispy Kreme came to town, the company you're talking about upped the ante a little bit and improved. And then when Krispy Kreme left the area, so did the quality of the other company.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I remember them as a kid going in when Fred used to do it, and
Time to make the donuts.
right. And, I mean, they were good donuts. Now it's just
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's other companies, there's other small mom and pop companies. They do the real whipped cream, real blueberries, real like. And I was so looking forward to it.
Have you
Came
ever
in
been?
with the other.
Have you ever been to Cane's Donuts?
Oh yeah, yeah. They're $5 a donut.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're very expensive, but I don't know if you get what you pay for or not.
They're very good. They're very good. One.
Donut.
He used to be every once in a while he would be on WBZ, the powerhouse in Boston,
Yeah.
and he pays his employees with health insurance, dental. He does his employees very well.
I thought you were going to say you paid them in donuts.
That's I thought so too.
Oh, right? Yeah,
Sign us up.
Yeah.
yeah. But, so I just thought I'd throw that at you. Some companies don't do what they,
Yeah, that's sad, especially with all the competition nowadays and
I feel like I'm gaining weight just talking about
customer
donuts.
service
Probably are.
is lacking in this. In this
you're still-
region.
You're still doing good with that, right, Gary?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Good for
yes,
you. Good
yes.
for you. That's great. I'll have a donut this weekend for you.
Thanks. You're a real
Have a
sport.
wonderful weekend.
Thanks,
All
Rob.
right, Rob.
You too,
Thank
Rob.
you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Good morning, Friday morning crew.
Good
Morning,
morning.
Moose.
Morning, Moose.
Hello, everybody. You know what, Steve?
What?
Tell you what. This the type of song that you play that you can have a cup of coffee, listen to this entire song, and you're ready to run the 100-yard dash.
It's like a pep pill, cause it's peppy.
It's an exhilarating song, to say the least. And when I never heard the first time I hear that song by Cocker,
Really?
you said it's a 1994 song.
Yep.
I was trying to find it, and I couldn't find it. But I'll research later on. But I'm voting for Cry Me a River.
I haven't heard that song probably in 30 years.
You know what? And I'm going to use the phrase for the first time in 3 or 4 years that you always use. It's peppier.
It is.
I've never used that. I've never. It's the first time. There's a first for everything.
There's no need to start now.
Okay. We had you emailed me yesterday about that commonality immediately after the show, Gary. Now I can repeat the components and the commonality. or you can Fast Eddie. Yeah, you're right, Fast Eddie.
Okay.
Fast Eddie.
Okay.
You got it. You win the prize.
Okay, thank you.
What it is, I don't know
But
yet.
we can leave it out there for the listening audience, though.
So you can. I'll repeat the components if I may.
Go ahead.
It would be Jaws, Tony Curtis, a cereal, and a pooch. And we're looking for one word.
Okay.
Okay.
All righty. Now I've got a Grammy-related question, Gary. At the 1976 Grammy Awards, this song wins the for best R&B song. But the significance behind it is making it the first white artist to win in that category. Best R&B song of the year, making it the first white artist. Now that's kind of a landmark to win that award. Who's the artist? So we're talking about a song probably came out in 75 because this is at the 76 Grammys. The first white artist to win the R&B song of the year, to win a Grammy.
Boz Scaggs.
Did we say it was a No Blood Friday?
I'm just guessing.
Well,
Thanks, Gary.
I like Bob Skaggs.
Silk Degrees was a
There
phenomenal
goes,
album.
there goes that my little venture for a few minutes right down the drain in 2 seconds.
I had no idea who it was. I put myself back to that time. I had to remember what I was doing, and I would be visiting various girls with my friend Tom and in his BMW, and we would be driving all over the place and visiting, and that song was just always on the Blaupunkt radio. So that's
Very well. Just when I was really starting to like you again. That's correct. Yeah, and of course the song is. What's
Lowdown.
the song?
Lowdown.
Yes,
Yes.
Lowdown. So quite an accomplishment there. I heard something, Steve. This is pertaining to you. Somebody called me and said in the early 60s or something, or maybe even before that, were cars manufactured off the line with skirts on it? Was that an additional thing or an optional thing? Because the gentleman said the reason why they didn't put him on the line with skirts is that it was harmful to the tires of the car. Is that a fallacy? Is that a fact that you know of?
I never heard that before, but some cars had skirts as standard equipment. Some cars had skirts as optional equipment. Some cars never came from the factory with skirts. Like my 54 Pontiac is a Star Chief, so it came with skirts. But the skirts were also optional on the Chieftain line, and a lot of people chose them. My 65 Bonneville has skirts from the factory. A 65 Grand Prix had skirts from the factory.
There it is.
Some did and some didn't. It's just there was no rhyme or reason what
So
had
this
skirts.
interpretation, excuse me, that it was harmful to the vehicle is just a fallacy, right?
I've never heard that before.
How can it harm it?
So anyway, thank you for that. And I'll leave you with one more. I was going to ask you that 55 question. But I'm just holding that back for another reason. But I'm going to give you an Armin type of question here. This song, by three different artists, hit the top 10. Twice at number 1. What's the name of the song? The years were 66, 68, and 87. 3 times this song hit the top 10. Twice it was number 1. What is this song? 3 different artists. 66, 68, and 87. All top 10s. 2 of them went to number 1. Thanks for your time, guys.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Good morning. To my speaking.
Call begin.
Good morning. To my speaking.
Good morning, folks. Dave from North Providence.
Dave.
How are you all
Hey,
today?
Dave.
Great song choices today. I've never heard either one of them, but they're both great.
You never heard Cry Me a River?
I've never heard that. Nope, never
Really?
heard that one. Nope. But they're great, and I like Joe Cocker. Don't get me wrong, but both great songs. I got to go with Lynn's. I like the mood of it. You know.
Thank
I like the happy Steve, but I like the
Yeah.
heartful feeling of Lynn's
Yeah, that's
Cry Me
fine.
River. So
That's
what's
fine.
that?
That you vote for what you like. It's I don't take it as an insult. Lynn does when people
Thank
don't
you.
vote for her. She boos them.
That's not true.
Yeah.
I just said
I think
they
you guys
like
need
you
to offer up the
better.
Lynn studio so
No,
you
you,
win.
you go boo. You booed Sheila.
Oh. Oh, we
So
know
I have-
it's all in fun. And,
I have a
and
commonality for you guys.
great
Buster Brown
shoes.
and the Mod Squad.
That's it.
And the Mod Squad.
Lynn should have been on the Mod Squad
How do you know I wasn't? Maybe I
because you
was.
weren't.
I was too young.
Somehow I want to
There
say.
you go.
Somehow I want to say Lincoln.
Nope.
No.
No.
No. Buster
I'm trying to
Brown.
find a third one. There's actually a third commonality, but it's too obscure, so I didn't want to throw that in there. But
Throw it in.
I think we
All
need
right.
another hint.
A rifle, an antique rifle.
Gary knows about antique rifles.
I do.
Buster
Okay.
They used to
Mod
shoot them in the
Alright.
swamps in Mendon.
We'll leave that out there, guys.
All right.
Thanks,
We'll talk to you later. Bye bye.
Dave.
Thanks,
You
Dave.
can squeeze one more before the break.
I could if we had one.
Oh, okay, so I guess we don't.
Call.
Give us a call at 401-766-1240 and
Thank you.
decide on what you want to vote for, which song, and just talk to us because that's why we're here. Right, Lynn?
To be talked to.
To be talked to.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to hear Gary. Oh, look, there's a call.
Oh, great. I have to go to a break now.
Broadcasting live and local daily from the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio at the corner of Park Avenue and Kennedy Street. This is WOON, Woonsocket Radio, ON, AM, and FM.
This Tuesday and every Tuesday throughout the summer is Car Cruise Night at the Beef Barn in North Smithfield. Car Cruise Night was very popular last year. In fact, more than 200 modern and classic cars and trucks attended each week. There's no charge to participate, and it's open to the public. So make plans to be at the Beef Barn every Tuesday. Car Cruise at the Beef Barn starts at 3 p.m. Check their website in case of inclement weather. Car Cruise every Tuesday beginning at 3 p.m. at the Beef Barn, 200 Industrial Drive, North Smithfield.
This ON, AM, and FM forecast brought to you by Chan's Fine Oriental Dining, 267 Main Street, Woonsocket. For takeouts, call 765-1900. The National Weather Service has issued a flood watch for tomorrow. Today, a beautiful day, partly sunny, high near 86 and a calm wind. Tonight, a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy skies, overnight low of 72. Saturday's weather, an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly before 3 p.m. The chance of thunderstorms continues into the afternoon and evening hours. Some storms could produce heavy rainfall. High near 82. 1 to 2 inches of rain is possible on Saturday. Sunday, sunshine and 90. Monday, mostly sunny and 93. Tuesday, mostly sunny and 93 again. Wednesday, mostly sunny and 90. And on Thursday, partly sunny and 81.
It's Imperial Cars Summerfest Savings Event, and the deals are hot. Take advantage of savings up to $15,000 and rates as low as 0% financing on our most popular new vehicles and 5.49% on used. We've got the area's largest inventory of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, and even commercial vehicles too. Don't miss these sizzling summer deals. ImperialCars.com.
All right, we're back and
Right to the calls.
right to the calls. Good morning. To who am I speaking?
You did that on purpose.
Yeah, I
You
knew
phoned
it.
Bobby again.
I knew it was you, Bobby.
Oh, no.
But, the lines were open. I called. He says, "Oh, look, the lines are lit up." And then I went to a break.
He could have squeezed you in.
I didn't want to cut you short. I wanted you to have all the time you wanted.
When we went to a break, that's probably Bobby.
I got to make it quick anyway because I'm almost back to the shop. Yesterday was a really boring day. I only caught the last 5 minutes of your show. You were talking about water.
Oh, yeah.
Between between the two songs, I got to go with Lynn.
Thank you.
I'm not a really big Joe Cocker fan, but I like Lynn's song better. And the thing about water is, in one of the later Mad Max movies, they're about to blow up the compound and leave while the bad guys are approaching it. And the bus is leaving with all these jugs on the side, and everyone's assuming that they pulled fuel out of the compound before they blew it up, and it wasn't. Water.
Yeah.
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 And they mentioned something in the closing moments of the film that water was very important.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, where I live, the water. I probably can't use the word. The same thing happens with the vacuum cleaner.
Is it the pressure or the quality?
The quality. It's very chlorinated, and it tastes. You can smell it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So any time Poland Springs is on sale, like it is this week, I stock up.
Yeah.
We were in Pennsylvania on vacation in Harrisburg. We went to a restaurant. They brought water over to the table. It was brown.
Brown.
The water was brown.
They said that's not water.
That's
Oh,
our
that's
water.
disgusting.
Yes, that is disgusting.
Never.
Why would they serve it?
That's
the way
not
our
good.
water is. That's what they said.
Oof.
We didn't drink it.
It's better than
I
nothing.
wouldn't either.
No, not really.
Not
It
really.
wasn't even that bad in Mexico.
Yeah.
Ew. No. All right, that is it for right now, guys.
Thanks,
Okay.
Bobby.
All right, Bobby. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good morning. To who am I speaking?
Hi, this is Jerry from Manville.
Jerry from Manville. How are you? How are you, Jerry?
I'm well. I'm going to go with Crimea River, but I got a question.
He's got his
Does
phone
anybody
on.
know who
Heavy.
originally did it? I know it was I remember a female singer. She did a really, really good job with it.
Julie Lund.
Eddie says it's Julie London, and you might want to shut your radio off or turn it down.
Yep, Julie London. That's it. Yep. You got it.
Jack Webb's wife.
Yep.
Really?
Yes.
Emergency.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got nurse
She
and
was
emergency.
quite a
All
singer.
right. Well, that's it. You guys have a wonderful.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you.
too.
Tom from Maine called, and he's voting for Crimea River. And thank you, Tom, very much. We really appreciate the fact that you called
Look like
and that you
Mr.
voted for
Peepers.
Wally Cox. I'm not.
If you could only put your hair up like hers.
I could try to put my hair up, but
You gotta have it first.
I know I got plenty on my back. Anyway.
All right. Well, hey, the lines are open at 401-766-1240. We're going to let Lynn tell a little story that we experienced last night about Bobby Sherman.
Well, we were going to continue on with the artists that also did TV shows. And so I was going to pick Bobby Sherman because I remember him from Here Comes the Brides. And when I was doing a little research on him, I didn't realize that he had actually done other television shows. I think Eddie mentioned one,
Shindig.
Shindig. I had never seen Shindig.
You were too young. I vaguely remember. I remember it being on. I was like 8.
Yeah.
66.
Let her tell
maybe.
the story.
It's,
No.
it's, anyway, there
Don't
were
tell me what to do.
There were other shows that showed up in his biography. One being Sandbaggers,
An
a
English.
British spy show. So I said, and that was from what 1978, 3 seasons.
Yeah.
So I said, oh well, let's check this out. I mean, Bobby Sherman was in it. I mean, can't imagine a real Duke being a spy. He was supposed to be a CIA agent. So we found it on BritBox, and we were watching it. And like every time a man came, I go, "Oh, that I think that's him." Oh no, that's not him. Oh, that must be him. No,
So you couldn't tell.
no.
Oh, we didn't know what he was going to look
we
like
didn't
10
know what
years
he was
later.
gonna look like. Well, come to find out, in doing a little more research, it wasn't even him. It was Bob Sherman, a totally
wrong
different
guy.
person, but it came up under his biography.
When I've seen pictures of Bobby Sherman as a policeman, which he became,
Right, and a
you could
paramedic.
still tell that he was Bobby Sherman.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I did pull up a picture of him, a more recent one, and I wouldn't have known.
Okay. Well, all right. Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Good morning. This is the Wavy Davy.
Hey,
Good morning.
Joe Cocker, I mean, he had a lot of good songs, and he has a great voice. I'm going to vote for Lynn's song, which I'd never heard.
Thank you.
I'd never heard that one.
Really?
But I like that one. I liked it. And Cry Me a River, I think it's just very repetitive. It is peppy, but I would have went probably with It's High Time We Went, which was another, song like that one.
Except you weren't picking the song.
And right. In that genre, Joe Cocker, I mean, either of the two Beatles songs they did, which came in through the bathroom window, and of course, the other one, Help from My Friend, and he did a cover of The Letter.
Yep.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
That's
that.
yeah.
I went online and looked at it. He had like 30 some odd songs that they listed as hits, I guess, but he had a lot of real good songs. But yesterday I couldn't catch the show, so I didn't hear the answer to Moose. He had a question about a band that was British and American, and they had a lot of hits from like I think it was the 60s.
Yeah, we got an answer on that.
Wasn't that Foreigner?
Right. I wanted to know the answer, and
Yeah, it was
that's all I
it
wanted.
was Foreigner.
Foreigner was the group. Okay.
Yeah.
And then he had this commonality today. Was the last clue a pooch?
Yes.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
A pooch. A serial Tony Curtis and Jaws. All right. Because I'm hoping he doesn't give the answer today.
I'll give you. I'll clarify the last one. It's a breed of dog. Since we're running,
Okay. All right.
And Dave,
And then,
you can go to winsockеtradio.com and see the show. You can actually watch the television part of it if the podcast isn't up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because lately the replay hasn't been working really too much.
But if you go to Winsock ON Radio on demand, not ON Radio Live, but ON Radio on demand, which is the next tab over, you should be able to see what's been broadcast on television.
Okay. So, you guys are going to do what's the thing on you're going to do a studio vote on the thing.
Yeah.
Who ought to use the whole panel likes Joe Cocker as a singer, his voice, and who doesn't?
No
basically.
one. Only me.
No one?
Only me and Gary.
Really? Only you and Gary?
Yeah.
I know, Lynn, the song that you had, Have a Little Faith, I was going to ask, Gary, do you have faith in anything? Because I know you said you don't believe in God, basically, and that's...
He has faith in me.
So he has faith in you. Okay, that's what I figured.
I have faith.
But you're answering for him.
I have faith in my friends.
Faith in your friends. All right. But I'll reply to that. I can't put my complete whole faith in any person, any one person. I don't care who it is. Like how much,
It's the only thing that matters in life.
All right.
All right.
That's all I got. It was
Okay.
pretty easy getting today, so. But.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.
Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Good morning, everyone. It's Louise.
Hey, Louise.
I do like Joe Cocker on occasion.
On occasion.
And is this one of those occasions?
Yes, it is.
All right.
But truth be told, I never heard Have a Little Faith in Me.
Really?
And I'm surprised because it was from the 90s.
Right.
And so, I don't know, I must have been in the time warp at some point. or maybe just working 70 hours a week or something. But anyway, I have to vote for Cry Me a River. The piano and the organ, the music, the background music really is the hook for me in that song.
Yeah, it's
And-
very, it reminds me of a church.
Yeah,
church
little
music.
Pentecostal good thing going on there.
Yeah.
Well, I did chuckle at your comment afterwards, Gary, about the crutches. Praise Jesus. Just a follow-up to something, I think it was you, Lynn, started to say this about Bobby Sherman.
Yep.
From Here Comes the Brides, and I do have a couple of his 45s. Yes, I admit that on live radio.
Is it
But-
Julie, Julie, Julie?
That's what I was thinking too.
And there was a flip side, One Too Many Mornings, I seem to recall. But isn't it ironic that his co-star on Here Come the Brides, David Soul, also charted?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Robert Brown played Jason,
Yep.
David Soul played Joshua, and Bobby Sherman played
Yeah,
Jeremy.
I
the
totally
Bolt
forgot
brothers,
about that. Yeah.
The Bolt brothers. So I just wanted to add that to the mix.
The song, the series, I never cared for the series because it was always the same theme. We got to raise the money to pay the
Us,
pay the
teeny,
lease.
us little girls watched it for
Just for
to
Bobby
look
Sherman.
at Bobby.
What did David Soul do? Was it Don't Give Up on Me?
Yes.
Yeah, Don't Give Up on Us,
Okay.
Baby, or something
Yeah,
to that
yeah.
effect.
And in the Starsky and Hutch movie, Owen Wilson sang it.
Yes.
It was guy cracked up when I saw that.
I passed on that movie, but now I almost have to see that. There was something else I wanted to mention. Oh, Moose is coming up with some really good questions, and I'm still stumped on yesterday's, but I'm going to give another shot on today's question. I'm wondering if it's one of my all-time favorite songs, "Dancing in the Streets," because Martha
What was
Reeves
the
and
question?
Vandellas.
What was the question?
He says, what was a song that charted in 66, 68, and again in 87? And I don't know if the dates fit, but certainly Martha Reeves and the Vandellas version was the first that I was introduced to.
Martha Reeves was 64, I think.
When did Venus
Okay.
come out?
Excuse me?
When did Venus come out?
Venus?
That was done a few times.
Yeah.
Well, and then I was thinking of the Mamas and Papas version, and then it was the David Bowie, and was it Jagger that he did with
Yeah,
Dancing
Bowie
in
and
the Street?
Jagger. Yeah.
But again, I don't know if the dates line up, but
Dates
it's
don't line up.
one of my all-time favorite songs, so I figured I'd throw it out there. And with that, I bid you all a good weekend.
Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Thanks,
too.
Louise. Have a nice weekend. It's time for a break.
Bye.
ON Radio.
Every once in a while, you meet a businessman that you just can't wait to do business with. Steve Peluso of Peluso Precision Automotive at 93 Blackstone Street in Mendon, Mass. is such a man. He specializes in mechanical repairs of vintage and classic cars. And if you don't have one, you'll want to have one just to share the experience with Steve. Maybe you had one in the past, never had a resource like Peluso Precision Automotive to keep it running and chase down parts for you, but now you do. Stop in and see Steve, and Steve will steer you in the right direction. Call Peluso Precision Automotive at 508-478-8900. That's 508-478-8900.
Seasonal allergies got you down? The Honey Shop has a solution. Breathe. It's the all-natural cold and allergy remedy made right here in Woonsocket. Or perhaps you have sleep problems, arthritis, or some other ailment that you're looking for a natural solution. The Honey Shop is also starting classes again. So, if you're looking to learn something new, stop by 1300 Park Avenue in Woonsocket near Park Square, or give them a call at 401-766-1488. The Honey Shop.
Join the St. Anatson Cultural Center for Christmas in July at Cellos in Woonsocket on July 14th. Cellos will be decorated in summer Christmas decor, and Santa will be there for pictures with the family. Cellos will donate up to 20% of your check to the center. Everyone who participates will be entered to win several prizes, including tickets to the Polar Express train ride. A certificate is needed to participate and can be picked up at Belo's Flowers, Creative Impressions, The Honey Shop, Little General on Cumberland Hill Road, Missy's Family Restaurant, Pine Swamp Place, Timeless Antiques, Vaux's True Value Hardware, or visit the St. Anatson Cultural Center website.
This ONAM and FM weather forecast is sponsored by Inferno Audio for remote car starters and for copies of your car keys at prices far lower than the dealership. See Keith at Inferno Audio, 160 Clinton Street in Woonsocket. Visit infernoaudio.com. The National Weather Service has issued a flood watch for tomorrow. Today, a beautiful day, partly sunny, high near 86 and a calm wind. Tonight, a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy skies, overnight low of 72. Saturday's weather, an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly before 3 p.m. The chance of thunderstorms continues into the afternoon and evening hours. Some storms could produce heavy rainfall. High near 82. 1 to 2 inches of rain is possible on Saturday. Sunday, sunshine and 90. Monday, mostly sunny and 93. Tuesday, mostly sunny and 93 again. Wednesday, mostly sunny and 90. And on Thursday, partly sunny and 81.
Well,
all right, we're
wait
back.
Wait a minute.
Relax. I'm not taking a call because I don't have a call.
Good. You
So
were ready
just
to push
cool
the
your
button.
jets here, buddy.
Don't tell me what to do. Sharon messaged me this morning, says, good morning to all. I didn't have time to call, but heard the songs, and I'm voting for Lynn's song. Sorry, Steve.
Woo-hoo!
It's too early to be peppy. Ha, ha, ha. Well, thank you, Sharon.
All right.
Yeah, Lynn can tell you what to do.
Thank you, Sharon.
All right.
You made up for last week.
Good morning. Who am I speaking?
Oh, good morning. It's me.
Good morning, Sheila.
Well,
I know.
We know how you feel.
You don't like him.
All right. Who do you think I'm going to go with?
Steve's.
Yeah.
And don't boo Sheila.
Yep, had to go with that. So, also, I just wanted to share some good news with you that I got this week. I am 4.5 years in the clear.
Oh,
excellent.
That's wonderful news. Congratulations.
Our queen is shining.
I know. It's just it's such a scary thing waiting for the appointment, But anyway,
Yep.
everything went well, so I'm very happy about that.
And we're
So
very
I'll
happy,
say
too.
Definitely.
So I'll be calling into you more times than not. So,
Well,
we look-
we look forward to it. Just
Yes, we do.
Just remember to
And
vote
you
for
know
me
that-
instead.
Well, if it's Friday, you know where I'm headed, right?
Yep.
Fish and chips.
Okay. All right. Have a good weekend.
Thanks,
guys.
Sheila.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All righty.
What a sweetheart.
All right, studio vote time.
Already?
Crimea River.
Eddie's doing Crimea River.
I'm going with Lynn.
Marie's going with Lynn.
I'm going with Lynn.
Crimea River.
And
Gary has to go with Lynn because he doesn't have a choice.
I do have.
Yeah,
a
no, you
choice.
really don't.
I have
You
voted-
really don't.
I have
You
voted
really
against
don't.
her. I have voted against her.
No, you haven't. Oh, she's riding. I'm taking her to lunch, so you don't have to vote for her song today because you're not going to be in the same vehicle.
Yeah. So yeah, I got to go with Lynn's. Crimea River to me was just a little too much.
So are you.
Little too much jumping around and a little too much.
Hallelujah.
Little too much yelling.
It was.
When that song was done, the drummer threw his sticks on the ground and said, "I'm leaving."
So anyway,
needed a nap.
that's just my thought.
It's 9 to 7.
9 to 7. Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Hey, morning, gang. Armin.
Hey, Armin.
Hey, Armin.
All right, Joe Cocker, song choice. Yeah, I agree with you, Gary. The Crimea River is just a little bit over the top, a little too chaotic.
I was thinking of you when I said that. So.
Yeah, it's just it's a little too wild, a little too out of control. Then it slows down, and then it goes out of control again. So, I mean, sometimes it works. I don't know. Not a big Joe Cocker fan, but
Another
the
one.
ballad. I've heard it a few times. It's a nice ballad, moving song.
Yeah.
Very emotional.
Yes, it is.
So that's my choice on that. Speaking of Bobby Sherman, who remembers this? after the Partridge Family, he had a TV series, short run series. It wasn't on very long.
Who else was in it?
Bobby Sherman.
All by himself?
I think he had another guy. It wasn't on very long.
Oh, I do remember. You're right. There were two men.
Yeah, I thought it was two guys too, but I
Yes.
barely remember it. It wasn't on very long.
Yeah.
Was it a variety show or just like a sitcom type thing?
I could barely remember. I thought it was a detective kind of thing with funny hijinks, as all the shows had in that time. Of course, everybody remembers him on his Partridge Family episode, right?
No.
Yeah, it was quite a memorable show.
Did he get up and
He was a
sing with
crazy
them?
guy. He was like an inventor, had all kinds of gadgets, and one character, his buddy, was dressed up in a the night suits there with the shiny armor and all that kind of stuff. He was turning the stove on and off with voice commands and all that kind of
Oh,
crazy
jeez.
Yeah.
Stuff you can actually do today.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to take a shot here. Moose's question with the song that hit 3 times in the top 10. Been thinking about this one. I mean, I'm not sure, but somehow I think Phil Collins has to work into the mix. Now I'm thinking of the song "Groovy Kind of Love."
Huh.
I know it hit twice with the Mindbenders and Phil Collins, but I'm probably off base on this one, but that's my guess. Either that or it's got to be one of the Supreme
I think
songs.
you saying Phil Collins just gave me a clue to a song.
Yeah, You Can't Hurry Love, but
You Can't Hurry Love by the
Yeah,
Supreme
I mean,
Phil
but I can't
Collins
think of
and the Vanilla
where's-
Fudge.
where's the third version of it?
Yeah, well, the Vanilla Fudge did it.
All right, that could be it then. I didn't think of that one.
Just a guess, like you're guessing, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my best guess on that, guys.
Okay.
And that's all I got. Try to stay cool for the weekend, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You too. Have a great weekend.
Okay, lines are open at 401-766-1240.
9 to 8.
In favor of?
Peluso.
Oh, this
For
can't-
now.
This cannot be. This
Yeah,
can't-
here we go.
cannot
And
be.
everybody gets a break because I won't be here next Friday. I will be in Norwalk, Ohio at the Pontiac Nationals. So you can bash me all you want. You can bash me now too because I really don't.
All right, let the bashing begin. Good morning. To who am I speaking?
Yes. Yeah, you guys are on the right track, Eddie. And you got the right group, and you got the wrong song.
Oh no.
I got the right group and got the wrong song.
You got the wrong song. It's not You Can't Hurry Love.
Okay.
You keep me hanging on.
You Keep Me Hanging On.
Yeah.
And you guys presented that as a challenge one particular morning.
Yes, we did.
So there's the 2 versions, one by the Supremes. Of course, number 1,
Yeah.
You Keep Me Hanging On, went to number 6. And Kim Wilde's version
Yep.
in 87 went to number 1.
Yep.
So it's You Keep Me Hanging On. I figured you would get it, and now you would. It's time to reveal the answer for the commonality. And Fast Eddie, I'm going to have you do the honors and say the components.
Okay. Tony Curtis, The Great Race.
Close enough. I was thinking of The Great Imposter.
All right, Great Race. Still Tony Curtis. That's how I went by it.
There you go.
Serial. What's it?
Tony the Tiger.
Yeah.
It's
It's great. It's great.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.
They're
Kellogg's
great.
Frosted Flakes. Jaws, the Great White.
Yes.
Shark, and the dog was the Great Dane.
There it is.
Yeah.
The word is great.
Great.
That's a great
Great job.
commonality.
Doesn't get any
Hey,
greater than that.
I beg your pardon?
I said it doesn't get any greater than that.
That prize is waiting for you. I don't know when. But,
Okay. That was a good commonality, Moose.
Yes.
All right, thanks. We'll send you a couple of donuts very soon. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
By the way, I just wanted to throw this out, Gary. Blue Oyster Cult is playing at Twin River tonight. And I got it by a very close friend who we have seen many concerts together. He's seen this group in '86. Of course, that's years ago. He's a pretty good judge of bands, and he says they were absolutely awesome. So he's going to see them again tonight at Twin River. Of course, you know, with the Don't Fear the Reaper and Burning for You.
I hope they have cowbell.
Beg your pardon?
I hope they have cowbell.
You hope they have a cowbell.
Did you never saw the Saturday Night Live skit with Don't Fear
Well,
the
I know
Reaper?
you always bring up that cowbell thing.
Yeah, that was Christopher Walken playing the producer, Bruce. I don't remember his last name, but it was a hysterical skit.
Something tells me Blue Oyster Cult doesn't use a cowbell.
But that was the skit. That was the joke.
Yeah?
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. And Christopher Walken played it perfectly. It was just so hysterical. So that's where that comes from.
Okay.
I don't think they use cowbell either.
No. I like Wavy Davy bringing up High Time We Went by Joe Cocker. That's a dynamite song.
I was thinking about that one too.
What's that?
I was thinking about picking that song, but
Yeah, that's a heck of a song. That's all I got, unless if somebody wants to reveal the commonality of Buster Brown and the Mod Squad. Was that answered?
No.
No idea. Hey, with that, I'll say everybody have a good weekend.
You
and,
too, Moose.
We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Good morning again, folks. Dave from North Providence. How's it
Hello,
going?
Dave.
Hello.
Hey, actually, cowbell is actually used in Don't Fear the Reaper. It's that tink, tink, tink in the background.
It really
So that
is
was
the
actually
cowbell?
the basis of that.
But
that
you
cowbell,
saw the
yeah.
skit, didn't you?
Don't Fear the Reaper.
Did you?
Well, oh, yeah, I've seen the skit a couple of times. It's great.
Hysterical. I got a fever.
I have the answer for that commonality.
Go ahead.
All right, so Buster Brown, the Mod Squad, and Antique Rifle. So Antique Rifles had a steel pin in the breech called a Tige, T-I-G-E.
And
Mod Squad had
and that
Tige
was the-
Andrews, who played
that was
Captain
the dog's
Greer,
name.
and that was the dog's name for Buster Brown. Yeah.
Ah.
I couldn't think of the dog's name, but that's I knew that was it.
All right, Dave. What was the dog in the RCA Victor thing, looking into the megaphone of the?
Oh, I know that. I can't think of it right now, though.
I know.
I know it's his master's voice.
My neighbor had a dog, and it was the same name, Nipper.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Nipper, that's right. Yep. Because they brought him back years later with this puppy, Little Nipper, when they introduced some new RCA stuff back in the 90s. Yep. All right. Have a great weekend. I'll talk to you guys on Tuesday.
Thank you, All right. Dave. Thank you.
Music challenge.
All right, and since I have real estate to get to, I have got to end. We usually go
And
late.
What was the score today?
9-8, you win.
Wow.
That was close.
Very close, which means two good songs.
Yeah.
So, all right,
Well,
we'll be back next Tuesday. Thank you, everybody.
I'll be back a week from Friday. I know you can't wait.
We cannot wait.
Yeah.
Who's going to go against me next week? Go up against me.
I'll go against you.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
WOON Woonsocket. This ON AM and FM weather forecast sponsored